Yo, what is up YouTube? Evolution here, back with another PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 information video here on the channel. Make sure you comment down below on what PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 firmware that you guys are currently sitting at right now. And make sure you leave a thumbs up on the video and share this information, because what I'm about to explain to you guys right now has been implemented. And I'm here to explain everything that you need to know of and prepare for a future JB. Now, there is this thing going around with DRM. And if you're on 13.50 on the PlayStation 4, you're affected by this. If you're on the PlayStation 5, they updated the PlayStation Store, and there's really no timer, but it's server-sided in a way. Even though I feel like every single one of them are affected. We do have a tweet by Rhino. He said, update PlayStation support responded to a player's question about the recent monthly internet requirement. PlayStation confirmed the new digital rights management update is deliberate, not a glitch. PS5 consoles must connect to the internet at least every 30 days to validate digital licenses. And games won't launch if the console remains offline past the 30-day window. So this is really breaking news as well. And this only applies to digital games bought after the March 2026 system software update. Any titles purchased prior to the update are unaffected. So any titles that you bought before this happened, you're fine. It's just games you bought as of March 1st, 2026 are affected. Setting the console as your primary system will not bypass the monthly internet requirement. What are your thoughts on this matter? And he also uploaded this picture of him asking PlayStation support about it. And they're basically confirming that this is completely real. No AI, no none of that crap. So for me, if you're on the PlayStation 4, it seems that 13.50 users are affected by this. PlayStation 5 users on 12.20 all the way up until the latest version of 13.20 are affected by this as well. So going on here, Lance made a tweet a couple of days ago. He said, hugely terrible DRM has now been rolled out to all PS4 and 5 digital games. Every digital game you buy now requires an online check-in every 30 days. If you buy a digital game and don't connect your console to the internet for 30 days, your license will be removed. You know what's funny about all this? When 13.50 came out for the PlayStation 4, no one was talking about this the day the firmware came out until like a couple days later. But he says here, games you bought in the past seem to not have this issue, but any game you buy from now on will only work for 30 days without an online check-in. This cannot be avoided by using Activate Console as primary. All digital games now die after 30 days for all owners. So let me touch up on this as well. A lot of you guys are going to open up your PS4 or 5 and take out the CMOS battery. I'm letting you know right now that is not going to work on bypassing this whatsoever. So if you are on the PS5 and you have YARP, you have Y2JB, you have the Netflix and HACK app, or Lua before March 2026, you are fine. But if you're doing this now, you are completely fucked, because you're going to end up getting this after 30 days and you can't even go online with a JB on a PS5. I'm just letting you know that right now. And people are commenting about this left and right on social media. This guy said it's probably a bug, and he showed pragmata of the game not having the expiration date on it. That's because on the PlayStation 5, it's not visible, but on the PS4, it's visible, according to Destruction Games on Twitter. And a lot of people are testing this out. Now, if we go back to Lua Games, which is our userland bug, and we wait until a kernel bug comes out and then we can chain it together and get a full JB, you might as well start looking for the disc version of it instead of getting the digital game. This guy uploaded a picture of him downloading Dragon Ball Xenoverse today, and you guys can see under the remaining time, he has 28 days left. So continuing on, we got a tweet by Mr. Mario. He said, this change was no doubt made to curve JBing on the PS4 and PS5 systems using digital games with modified saves. Ironically, imposing a 30-day limit license check on digital content people paid for on their designated primary console is probably more motivation to JB. Sony know that everyone wants a JB on their PlayStation 4, on their PlayStation 5. They know your console's offline for what, 5 months to a year. You're just waiting for kernel bugs to come out. That way the devs can get a full chain JB out to the public, and you can use Star Wars Revenge Racing digitally or Lua Games digitally just to get a full JB using those entry points. They're trying to stop that. That's why this DRM thing is happening right now. If you were to download these games digitally before March 2026, you're not affected. If you are wanting a JB on your PS5 or PS4, as of today, let's say you got a PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation 4 and you're on 12.50, or you're on PS5 and you have 12.70 on your PS5 and you're on that firmware and you have the Star Wars game but digitally and you download it today, it's going to expire in 30 days. That's why I said anyone who is trying to get a JB right now is fucked because of this new DRM thing happening now. If you're trying to get a JB and you happen to get a new console and you're on PS5 or PS4 and you're trying to use that Star Wars game, get a disc. Don't get nothing digital now, okay? Stay on the lowest firmware that you possibly can. Do not update any further. Please, for the love of God, stay the hell away from 13.50. Stay away from 13.0 and 13.20 on the PlayStation 5. Stay on the absolute lowest firmware that you possibly can. All right, I'm going to catch you on the next video. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below your thoughts and opinions about this new DRM thing that Sony is doing. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Make sure you leave a thumbs up. Peace out.